This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looking downfield, it's Fox. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Dump ball's caught by the running back. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score USA 7, Notre Dame 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured goes back 100 years.
You know, I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape.
Looking for his big tight end. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Carr. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. They're able to get him down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
He's taken down at the 40. That's a first down for the offense.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The sure hands. It's Jordan. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier tackled there.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Design quarterback run. And they've got him.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. USA 14.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 45. Set to kick off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the back now goes in motion. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks it over in space. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. And the pass fall is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. 14, the Trojans will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So second down after the incompletion. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Fox. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Trojans with first and 10 here. On the ground, it's Jackson. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
One of of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down after a short gain there. A completion makes it second and short.
Black 24. Black 24. Lasso. Go.
To throw, it's Carr. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got the first down and still motoring. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And the Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The linebacker shifting around now. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan. RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? To the air, it's Fox. Running out of time in the pocket. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, I'd like to run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
Come on, set.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That pass is caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw again. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To throw, it's Carr. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! 42 Spider!
Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will score! Touchdown, Irish!
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff.
USC.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Hands off to the left. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way